Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Francis and I'm here to bring you some scoop. And before we go anywhere, I want to thank everyone that has been watching on my channel because I've not been posting like lately because of a few things, but here we are now. And thanks for the subscribers. I saw some subscribers and I'm really glad that there are actually people that are interested in watching what I produce sometimes. So that aside, thank you so much, and we are going to jump right into it. So today I'm going to be talking about APAS. Yes, basically I'm going to be talking about APAS and then Kabako, and that will be precisely it. So here's the thing I want to talk about APAS. APAS is a Ugandan dancehall artist, prolific, so much ahead of its time, has been here for a long time, and we've not gotten anything like APAS has brought on the table. It's been here for quite some time, but then over time, APAS has not really. I think he decided to pull out of the airplay line, whereby you produce music, and most of the time you just want to make it like you produce music for purposes of airplay. After which you put up a concert and make money. It is one of those artists that actually went off the how do you call it, the business model in Uganda of performances, whereby in Uganda most of the artists in Uganda don't believe that streams can bring money, and APAS is one of the artists that people did not realize that it moved away from that model of shows and concerts to just selling his music online. So after realizing that model, APAS is producing music strictly for online consumption, and by far in Uganda, I believe APAS is the most streamed artist and the artist that earns most of his money online in Uganda, more than any other artist in Uganda. So that shows you something about APAS. APAS doesn't look around. Doesn't look around Uganda. His mindset is way ahead of time, which most of his colleagues, they are so-called artists in Uganda, do not have. Most artists in Uganda believe they can't actually make music online. Very sad, and yet it can happen. So lately, actually, APAS came out and said, you know what? Every streaming platform that has my music on their channel and they're not paying for it, please take that shit out if you're not paying them money. And they had to do it. He knew why he did it. So that's a small background about APAS. The main reason we are here is because of his genius in marketing. So I believe in Uganda, APAS so far is the most prolific artist in terms of marketing products. And I want to say that if you're a corporate company in Uganda and you don't have APAS on your team, there's a problem with the marketing manager. I say this because APAS uses comedy, uses humor, and uses intellect and his following to drive a brand. This I've seen him do for Jumia. APAS will go an extra mile to do anything funny to make sure that this brand is consistently in your eyes. So far he has endorsements with some is a snack company. He has with some other I think a fragrance company. He also has with he also has with Jumia. Yeah, basically that. But the few brands that he has have actually, I believe have doubled their sales because of the way APAS does his thing. This guy is so smart. He puts in a lot of. It makes the brand to become a part of himself. And that's what marketing is all about. You have to make people feel like this brand can actually be a part of them after you have shown them that they are actually that the brand is actually a part of you. I want to think like that. I don't know about you, And probably that's why A-Pass's contract with Jumia keeps being renewed, keeps being renewed. I've seen artists in Uganda that, and this is not to actually like you know pull them down, but I'm just simply saying that they should take a leaf from A-Pass, learn from him, because this is a guy who does not perform. A-Pass has very few concerts, but he lives in a very big house, drives a big car, and has never come out to complain about poverty. People should ask themselves how he does it. He is a very smart artist, and you people should watch what A-Pass does to stay afloat. First of all, he sells his music online. Whatever endorsement deal he gets, he does it wholeheartedly. All I see with these celebrities here is that when someone, for example, is an ambassador for Lato yogurt, you can only see them drinking the Lato yogurt, taking pictures with it, doing photo shoots with it. That is not enough. You can go an extra mile and make sure that this brand is seen consistently in the eyes of the consumers. That's what makes you stand out. Actually, that's how Kenyans beat us. I think A-Pass, where A-Pass gets this kind of argument from is from the Kenyans. Kenyan influencers go an extra mile to make skits for these brands. They live these brands. They breathe these brands. I believe that's something that is lacking in most of our celebrities. You just see them posing with the drinks, or maybe if it's a phone, see them, taking pictures with the phone. That's not enough. That's why A-Pass waba singira mu celebrity baserebu ba Uganda mulina A-Pass mumwetegereze engeri gyakolamu ebintu bye. Musajja mugezi nnyo. Olaba n'emiziki abasinga. A-Pass may have one gig maybe in a month or 2 gigs in a month, and it's okay because there are several revenue streams for him. So there's a lead for you guys to learn from A-Pass, and I believe he's not selfish with knowledge. He's a nice guy. Consult him and you'll be good to go. That said, let's talk about Kabako. So Kabako, I think last year actually. Was it this very year? I don't know. I'll keep tabs on some of these people here, but he waited, his wife, and shortly showed us a house that was incomplete and intended to complete. But then what has happened is that actually I think it's not been established, but there's a land wrangle that has ensued between Kabako and a certain gentleman that has not yet been named, and as a result, Kabako has actually been dragged to police right now, and don't know what is happening to him inside the cells right now. But we just this is just information that we intend that I've broken to you guys, and this is a developing story going forward, and we'll be keeping you posted about it. And land grabbing is not a new thing in Uganda, except that this time it's Kabako, public figure, that has been involved in it, and we're only hoping that by the time he comes out of it, he has actually won, or he's on the right side of the law. So that's it. What else can I add? So another thing that I want to talk about actually is gifts of Kaddo. So gift of Kaddo, we all remember that the gift of Kaddo is the other half of the duo. Gift of Kaddo, I think, is the other half of Mr. X. And I don't know how to put this. How should I put this?
So we don't have the capacity.
Gift of Kaddo. His introduction into the music industry came as a duo. Came with Mr. X, with himself, Gift of Kaddo. What am I saying? Let's leave that. Gift of Kaddo, when he got introduced into the music industry, he used to sing with the other friend of his called Mr. X. However, after his demise, Gift of Kaddo actually withdrew back and took a big hit into his career. His career took a very big hit, and he sort of like backslid until now. He has never gotten back onto his feet, and it is rumored that as a result of the loss of his singing partner, Mr. X, he withdrew into drug addiction, which has totally taken a toll on his brother. To the extent that one of the artists in the Ghana music industry, who was also an addict, Nina Rose, actually had to run to his rescue and help him out to see that, he's rehabilitated and gets back on his feet. But it looks like it didn't work for him, because according to the interview that I watched on NBS TV, our brother was so fucked. He was speaking, he was erratic, first of all, unsettled. His conversation was uncoordinated. It was all over the place. It didn't look good on him, and I think he needs help. Our brother needs, Gift of Kaddo needs a lot of help to, help him get back on his feet. And I think it's, I don't know what to say really, how to get him help, but I think it has to start with himself accepting that he needs change. But the problem is that he doesn't believe that he's actually a drug addict. He thinks he's fine. I don't know how it's going to be done to help his brother help, because shit is not fine for him. That said, I think this should be a call to the Uganda Music Association to keep tabs of its celebrities and of its people, of its members, to make sure that these people are actually sound, safe, and functioning properly to deliver the work they need to deliver. Otherwise, if you have people in your association that are not competent enough to do certain work, to complete their assignments or do whatever God created them to do, and it is your responsibility to take care of them, and you're not, you're failing at your job. So, women should stand up and help Gift of Kaddo before it also becomes another statistic. That said, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. You feel me?
You a girl, a slave queen. Oh, you a boy, a slave boy. You want to buy food, but you don't want people to see you because you don't look good. Use Jumia food. We will deliver to you in your convenience, right at your doorstep. Oh my God, you will be happy because no one has seen you looking shabby.
Whenever I receive my delivery from Jumia, I make sure I eat very carefully. It's very important to watch what you eat, so I look myself in the mirror. It's important.
Another Gift of Kaddo. The media and you guys. Really? Sometimes. No,
I told you to mention names. Mention names.
Now what you're arguing
Mention
on?
names.
What you're arguing on right now?
Mention names.
No.
Well,
they have that kind of pain inside you. It's okay. I understand.
But that's how it is.
They say you are battling drugs. How true is that? Ever since you lost, Mr. X, no resorting to drugs, you're using drugs, you're battling drugs. How true is that?
No, I'm not battling drugs, whatever. But if I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone.
Which zone?
My brother, where did you find me? What would you call me? Did I bring myself here? You called me for an interview.
But that's already valuing you.
Yes, and this is you.
But you're saying media is neglecting you. But you're saying media is
now we are clearing the other name.
What about you say? What
I'm
do you
happy
say?
that we are clearing the other name. And you called me, that's respect.
I know.
Gift and mwana, unapodika interview mukanda wange. That's
Gift.
But are you battling drugs, like, to be honest?
Or frustration.
There's not any frustration.
It's part of
I
life.
just feel
It's part of
okay.
life.
My
It's
brother,
part of
I'm
life.
healthy.
You're
Look at
healthy.
me. I have no HIV in my blood. I'm COVID.
When did you
Microphone,
when did you
microphone,
last-
please. Microphone,
When
please.
did you last test?
Last test.
Yeah. Last your gambit to HIV.
Even now you can bring it. Bring the tester.
When did you last? When did you last test?
2 months back.
2 months back.
Ask Nina Rose.
What do you think?
She came with her friends. Abalina gundi ya kuyamba
He had drugs. Actually,
I
Nina
gave them my blood. They took.
Gift drugs.
No, bro. It was different.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Na ate yagamba
Yangamba
yajja kutasa.
yatuberewamu, work together.
Ng'amaze abantu okozesa drugs.
No. Tuzinywa fena.
Aneda.
Ate omuntu akuseera kyalo, omuntu akuseera nonyamuyala.
Gwe tusobola kuyamba muno. Tusobola kuyamba muntu.
Omuyamba.
Dokita wakyakuyamba. Gwoli dokita.
Kuba ndi mulwadde. Aya nkuba ndi mulwadde.
Tulinamu.
Tanonya. Omusawo takuba nga siri mulwadde.
But did you ever like in your life check in a rehab?
Man, I'm okay, man. Look at me. You think I'm speaking about man, when you get that.
Anyway, let's go back to music. But of course, when we come back, we're still going to be having more Gift of Kaddo. And Drake is up in the building right here on NBS KURT.